Alright, so hello everyone. Welcome to another video of mine. So basically, pasensya na kayo sa unang video ko, yung sa pinaka-first upload ko for discussions kasi do sa last 5 seconds I think is medyo na bad trip ako. Sobrang nakaka-bad trip kasi nagka-crash yung OBS. Hindi ko alam kung ba't nagka-crash yung OBS. And at the same time, pagdating sa editing, yung iMovie kasi yung ginagamit ko, bigla din siya nagka-crash din sa akin. Hindi ko alam kung bakit and biglang lumalaki yung file. Since considering na hindi naman ganun kabilis yung internet speed natin, yung upload speed natin. So, kailangan natin i-minimize yung memory ba. Pero yun nga, I think naisip ko na mas maganda kung magiging raw yung video natin. Yes, medyo very unpleasant pero gusto ko sana mas as natural as possible yung kwentuhan natin dito or yung discussion natin pagdating sa different topics about Philippine politics and whatnot. Kasi, ayun, sabi ko nga is parang gusto ko nagkikwentuhan lang tayo and, yung ma-feel lang natin kung ano yung topic or ano yung napag-uusapan natin ngayon. So, in this video, pag-uusapan naman natin ang democracy, the Philippine experience. Pag-uusapan naman natin kung anong konsepto ng demokrasya and ano yung na-experience natin sa Pilipinas. And susubukan natin pag-usapan kung, or hindi naman hindi naman babasagin, pero i-correct lang natin yung konsepto ng kung ano ba ang demokrasya sa Pilipinas. So, gagamit tayo ng ilang mga authors or writers para ma-explain pa natin mismo kung ano ba talaga ang demokrasya. So, ang topic natin will be composed of these topics. So our discussion will revolve around concept of democracy, elements of democracy, historical evolution of democracy in the Philippines, issues in Philippine democracy, and of course, maybe at the end of this series, i-series natin kasi every 10 minutes, ikakot ko yung recording ng video and then upload it and then sunod-sunod lang tayo. So, of course, the future of democracy in the Philippines. And mag-iiwan ako ng mga tanong and hopefully, sumagot kayo sa comment sections kung ano yung sa tingin nyo na magiging future ng demokrasya natin. So, now, let's start. So, let's talk about the concept of democracy. So, what is democracy? So, according to Schmitter and Carl, it is a system of governance in which rulers are held accountable for their actions in the public realm by citizens, acting indirectly through the competition and cooperation of their elected representatives. So, dito natin makikita na dinefine ni Schmitter and Carl yung sense of accountability ng mga nasa gobyerno sa mga tao mula sa atin. Kasi in a democracy, di ba? In democracy, we basically elect leaders in the government. Okay, we elect leaders in the government. Yun yung isa sa features ng democracy. We elect them, but at the same time, these elected officials are answerable or accountable to us. Hindi natatapos yung kapangyarihan natin sa pagboto sa kanila and sila na yung nasa kapangyarihan. Pero dito natin makikita na in a democratic society or in a democracy, in this system of governance, these people in power is accountable to us. Okay? So, ang kapangyarihan ay nasa tao. Okay? So, another concept from Samuel Huntington, anong ba ang demokrasya? It is a political system where the most powerful decision makers are selected through fair, honest, and periodic elections in which candidates freely compete for votes and in which virtually all in the adult population are eligible to vote. So may kita natin dito na in a democracy, merong fair, honest, and periodic elections. Okay? Ulitin ko ha, ang isang demokrasya ay merong fair, honest, and periodic elections. Kung saan yung mga tao, okay, or the candidates are freely can compete for votes. So, pwede silang tumakbo. Okay? Wherein lahat ng tao is boboto. So, ideally, dito natin makikita na ang demokrasya is merong fair, honest, inuulit-ulit ko to ha, merong fair, honest, and periodic elections. Yun yung dapat na meron sa isang demokrasya. And lahat ng candidates, kahit sino man yan, wala nakalagay kung mayaman ka o mahirap, basta you're a person, isa kang citizen ng bansa na you can participate or compete with other uh, politicians or candidates. So yun yung demokrasya para kay Samuel Huntington. Again, uulitin ko, I think I already mentioned it several times that in a democracy, there is fair, honest, and periodic elections. And every candidate, okay, they are free to compete for votes. Okay, and lahat is bumoboto. Alright, so let's talk about elements of democracy. So ano nga ba ang bumubuo or ano nga ba ang bumubuo sa isang demokrasya? So according to Magadia and Ramos and Schmitter and Carl, so pagsama-sama natin yung ideas nila. So elements of democracy is one, there is an institutionalized governance wherein structures and parameters of the government's exercise of power are spelled out clearly. Ano yung trabaho mismo ng gobyerno? Ano yung power nila? Okay? Mismong nakalagay, yung structure mismo ng gobyerno, ano yung kapangyarihan nila? Ano yung dapat nilang gawin? Malinaw nakalatag. Okay? So that's our first element of democracy. Second, representation of the people. Leaders represent the people in the public realm and make decisions on their behalf. Okay? Yung ideals, yung aspirations ng mga tao, yun ang i-represent ng leader. Okay? Not his interest, not his personal interest, but the interest of the people. Third element of democracy is the accountability of leaders. Leaders are answerable to the people for their behavior of the government. Kung ano man ang gagawin ng leaders in the government, they are answerable. They are accountable to the people. So meaning to say, kung sino man ang nakaupo sa isang demokrasya, okay, lahat ng ginagawa nila, they are accountable to the people. Ang tao, meron siyang karapatan. Meron siyang karapatan para mag-demand sa gobyerno, questionin ang ginagawa ng gobyerno dahil ang mga rulers or mga leaders in a democratic society, they are again accountable to the people. Sila ay sumasagot sa mga tao. Yung interest ng mga tao ang mas importante kaysa sa interest ng mga nakaupo sa gobyerno. And third is, tanggalin natin yung itsura ko dyan. So, ang fourth natin, is the presence of competition and cooperation. It is manifested through election and policy making. Dito natin makikita na kahit sinong tao, mayaman ka man o mahirap, you can run for elections. And tayo mismo, tayong mga tao, we can join the policy making or pwede tayong mag-participate in the political process. Okay? Pwede tayong mag-suggest ng mga ideals natin sa ating mga leaders for them to make it as a law or gumawa sila ng batas base doon sa kagustuhan natin. And again, pwede tayong tumakbo no matter what happened. So, babalik ko lang sa number 3, accountability of the rulers bago tayo mag-move on to different slide. Gusto ko lang malaman ninyong lahat or sana malaman nating lahat na we are the powers in the government. We are the power in a democratic society. So, malaya tayong questionin kung ano man ang ginagawa ng gobyerno dahil, again, the ideals of democracy or the idea of democracy is the power resides to the people. And lahat ng nakaupo sa gobyerno, sila ay sasagot sa atin. Okay? So, those are the elements of democracy according to this social scientists. Alright? So, if you have questions later on, just comment down in the comment sections. So, let's talk about the characteristics naman of democracy or polyarchy or bakit posible or bakit feasible, o may pupunta natin yan, ang demokrasya. So, ano ba meron sa isang demokrasya? Bakit good siya? Bakit good shit no siya para sa lahat? So, one is universal suffrage. Lahat is pwede bumoto. Babae, lalaki, bakla, tomboy. Okay? Pwede kayong bumoto. Mayaman ka man o mahirap, pwede kang bumoto. Second characteristics is free and fairly conducted elections. Free and fairly conducted elections. Third characteristics that make democracy, polyarchy possible. Availability and observance of the right to free speech. Ito yung minsan na misconception ng mga tao that democracy is all about freedom of speech. Hindi po ganun yun. Hindi natatapos sa freedom of speech. Freedom of, or the right to vote ang elections. Or sorry, ang democracy. Hindi siya natatapos sa free speech and elections. Makikita pa natin sa iba pang characteristics or iba pang elements ng democracy. So another characteristics is access to alternative information. Okay? The right to form and join relatively autonomous organizations. The free or the freedom or the right to assemble na tinatawag nga natin sa ating konstitusyon na pwede tayong bumuo ng different interest groups. Okay? Hindi naman tayo gagawa ng terrorist groups. Mali yun. Okay? But we can create or form groups kung saan, kung ano man yung trip natin, kung ano man yung gusto nating ipaglaban pagdating sa karapatan natin mga tao, we can do that in a democracy. Alright? Next is we have the responsiveness of government to voters. Okay? And last is you have government accountability. Ito yung nakakalimutan natin that in a democracy, hindi ito natatapos sa election, hindi ito natatapos sa free speech, hindi ito natatapos sa freedom of information na tinatawag, but accountability, the accountability of the government to the people, kasama yan sa isang demokrasya na lahat sila ay sasagot sa atin. So before I end this first part of the video, I want everyone to know that democracy, it encompasses everything. Hindi siya natatapos. Again, dun lang sa nakasanayan nating idea. Hindi siya natatapos dun sa nakasanayan nating idea that democracy is all about freedom of speech, expression of the press, okay? The right to assemble, yung pagrarally, hindi siya natatapos doon. But the accountability itself, importante yan in a democracy. So let's go to the second part.